All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I do apologize for the lateness of getting started tonight, but thankfully my wife kind of checked in on me and was like, "Hey, you doing a break tonight?" But I was working on the cards and doing some major sorting, and so I can do some cataloging and stressing as I have too many cards. And had WWE SmackDown on, and it was still on. And usually it goes off at 10 o'clock. So it just caught me by surprise that it was past time for me to start. So I do apologize for that. But we are back to kick off a new year of breaks. Starting off with some older stuff. We've got a hobby box of 1998 Pacific Online, kind of akin to Topps Total. It's a 750 card set. So not Pacific's best. It's the only year they did it, but a interesting set nonetheless. So hopefully everybody will get their $2 or $3 worth from the team or teams that they selected. So we will go ahead. 780 card set. Sorry. We may go a little quicker. It's 24 packs, 9 cards in each pack. There is a gold foil web card parallel in every pack, but I think that's it. There are red foil are exclusive to retail. And yeah, you could use the code back then to enter a sweepstakes. I think that's how the winner cards were, how you got those, the winner parallel. Hey, good evening, Rick. But there's one parallel that it's like I forget what it's called now. I was just looking at them the other day, and holy crap, they're expensive. Even common cards are like $100, but they're not labeled, and I can't remember how those cards were. If they were seeded in packs or if it was something else. But there is your base design. Very simple. Gold foil name and Pacific logo. You've got the bigleaguers.com web address, and as well as the team address. I'm curious if any of those actually are still up and running. So whenever you get your cards, if you're curious, you can check. But this is the gold foil parallel, and then the regular ones have silver foil. So we got that was Roger Pavlik for the Rangers. We got a Wade Boggs, Tampa, Rich Earlia, San Fran, Bobby Hughes for Brewers. Jose Vidro, Expos. John Halama, Astros. Craig Graybeck, Jays. Brett Tomko for the Reds. And a Shigetoshi Hasagawa, Angels. So not a lot of flair in this set, but lots of cards. I would imagine some players got some cards in this that maybe didn't always make some of the other cuts, some of the other checklists. Jeremy Gonzalez is the gold parallel for the Cubs. Kerry Wood, Cubs. Mike DeFelice, Rays. There's Ron Gant for the Cardinals. Mike Morgan for the Twins. Lee Stevens, Rangers. Jermaine Dye for the Royals. Sandy Martinez for the Cubs. Harold Baines, Orioles. Good evening, Ben. Hey, Adam. Adam's here. I'm guessing he didn't have to work tonight. Ray Durham is the gold. Got a David Justice. Greg Vaughn for the Padres. Dave Magadan for the A's. Mike Mordecai, Expos. Johnny Damon, Royals. Mark McLemore, Rangers. Maglio Ordonez for the White Sox. And Jason Dixon for the Angels. Snowed in. We were supposed to get snow here in the upstate of South Carolina, but I guess I got a bubble over my house because we just got some freezing rain and some sleet. But staying in this weekend myself. Damian Jackson is the gold parallel, and that is for the Reds. Got a Vinny Castilla for the Rockies. Dan Wilson, Mariners. Craig Jeffries, Philly. Ray Ordonez for the Mets. Darren Dreifert, Dodgers. Rob Stanifer for the Marlins, and a Jeff Shaw for the Reds, and a Jay Bell for the Diamondbacks. I don't recall him playing for the Diamondbacks. Six inches in North Mississippi. It's like the world ended. Yep. That's how it is over here, too, when we get any kind of snow. All the milk and bread has been cleared off the shelves, and nobody knows how to drive. And, yep, it is chaos. Darren Lewis, gold parallel, Red Sox. Say Travis Lee. Those are the team checklist, but it is part of the base set. Jeff Kent for the Giants. Mark Smith, Pirates. Mike Stanton, Yankees. Marquise Grissom for the Brewers. Ron Vallone, Indians. Troy O'Leary, Red Sox. And Andrew Jones for the Braves. Yeah, Rick, are you and your family, you're not near the fires going on out there, are you? I don't know my California geography all that well in terms of the cities. Matt Maseki, gold parallel for the Cubs. We've got a Nomar Garciaparra. Dave Martinez for the Rays. Mark something for the Cardinals. Mike Tremblay, Twins. Jack Howell, Astros. Mike Munez for the Rockies. Kevin Ory for the Cubs, and an Eric Davis for the Orioles. So Adam's got snow. Rick has fires. What about you, Ben? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Bryce Flory, gold parallel for the Tigers. Got a Jim Edmonds, Angels. Rich Butler, Rays. Esteban Loaiza, Pirates. Bob Tewksbury, Twins. Scott Carl, the Brewers. Nelson Liriano for the Rockies. And Ruben Sierra for the White Sox. Norm Charlton, Orioles. I'm glad you're okay, Rick. Brian Meadows for the Marlins. Love this batting photo of Maddox. Craig Myers for the Padres. Willie McGee, Cardinals. Miguel Batista for the Expos. Billy Wagner, Astros. Jeff Manto, Tigers. Eddie Taubensee, Reds. And a Chuck Finley for the Angels. Gold, Darren Bragg, Red Sox. Barry Larkin, Team Checklist. Jeff Hudson, Mariners. Mike Oquist, Athletics. Masayato Yoshi for the Mets. Mike Sweeney, Royals. Antonio Alfonseca for the Marlins. Donnie Sadler, Red Sox. And Omar Dahl for the Diamondbacks. Bell played for Arizona, 98 or 2002. First big free agent signing. Rusty Greer, gold parallel for the Rangers. All right, and then we got a Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. Marvin Bernard. For the Giants. Mark Parent, Philly. Darren Holmes, Yankees. Jim Bruschi, Dodgers. Jarrett Wright, Indians. Henry Rodriguez for the Cubs. And Denny Nagel for the Braves. Just freezing in Philly. Gotcha. Gold, wrong name. Jeff Blauser, gold for the Cubs. Now we have a Jeff Bagwell. Rolando Araujo, maybe. That's how you say it. Rest for the Rays. Tony Womack, Pirates. Matt Lawton, Twins. Paul Wagner, Brewers. Jeff Reed, Rockies. Scott Ear for the White Sox. And a Chris Hoyles, Orioles. All right, this pack here, we're just halfway through the box. Our gold is Mike Caruso for the White Sox. Then we got Travis Lee, Diamondbacks. Kevin Brown, Padres. Lance Painter for the Cardinals. Mike Maddox, Expos. Steve Sinclair for the Blue Jays. Bip Roberts, Tigers. Gabe White for the Reds, and Mike Holtz for the Angels. So 2025 Topps. The design is out. What is everybody's thoughts? I just saw it this morning, I think. Sue's on Twitter. I think I saw it in her card chat post. Like it, yay or nay? Gold is a Tony Clark for the Tigers. We have a different Maddox for the Braves. Randy Myers for the Jays. Francisco Cordova for the Pirates. Orlando Merced, Twins. Bob Hamlin, Brewers. Jamie Wright, Rockies. Tom Fordham, White Sox, and Brady Anderson, Orioles. Adam says he likes the baseball diamond highlighting their position in the bottom corner. Yeah, I saw several people on Facebook and social media say they like that, but they don't like the tubes on the left side of the card, or they wish they were solid, with team colors. Gold is a Cliff Floyd for the Fish. We got Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox. We have Joey Cora for the Mariners. Jeff Brantley, Cardinals. Ryan McGuire, Expos. Ricky Gutierrez for the Astros. Brian Hunter, Tigers. Dwight Gooden for the Tribe. And Rich DeLucia, Angels. Yep, I saw people were comparing it to 82 Topps, which I do like that design. When you're the only officially licensed cards, you can do whatever you want. I like the design overall. Apparently, people were really crapping on the 2024 design, but I like that one too. So, Kenny Lofton is the gold for the Pack Indians. Got an Albert Bell for the White Sox. JT Snow, not here, for the Giants. Tom Candiotti for the Athletics. Bobby Jones, Mets. Dave Nielsen for the Brew Crew. Jay Powell for Marlins. Jim Leyritz, Boston. Tony Batista, Diamondbacks. I will buy 2025 Topps. It's always fun, at least with Series 1. But then usually I've lost the steam to really go hard for building the set come Series 2. And Update, I hardly even touch anymore. Todd Helton, gold parallel. That's a nice one. Jim Thome for the Tribe. Bobby Bonilla, Dodgers. Still getting paid by the Mets. Ricky Batalico, Philly. Luis Sojo, Yankees. Eric Karros, Dodgers. Chad Ogie for the Tribe. Mickey Morandini, Cubs. And Tony Graffanino for the Braves. Gold is Big Sexy Bartolo Colon for the Tribe. And we got a Pudge for Ben. We got a Pudge sighting. Wilson Alvarez for the Rays. Kenny Rogers, not the gambler, for the A's. John Franco, Mets. Ernie Young for the Royals. Victor Darrensburg for the Marlins, John Valentine for the Red Sox, and a Jorge Fabregas for the Diamondbacks. I used to could think of what the design looked like just by the year of the set, but once I get past some of the late 90s top sets, I couldn't even tell you what 1999 or 2000 looks like off the top of my head. Greg Colbran is the parallel for the Rockies. Jim Edmonds, Angels. Dave Burba, Tribe. Kurt Schilling, Philly. Chris Davis, or Chili Davis, excuse me, for the Yankees. Juan Samuel, Jays. Darren Oliver for the Rangers. Scott Servais, Cubs. And a Curtis Pride for the Braves, which that might be his only Braves card. Awesome. Glad that's the PUD you needed. Pokey Reese is the gold, and that's for the Reds. You got a Ripken team card. We got a Jim Poole for the Giants. Kevin Sefik, Philly. Dave Sevim, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Yankees, Jose Vizcaino. Dodgers, Omar Vizquel. Tribe, Brett Saberhagen. Red Sox, Willie Blair for the Diamondbacks. 2000 for the Cabrera rookie. Gold is Damon Buford, Red Sox. Now we have a Garcia Parra, Red Sox. Jim Macia, Rays. Jason Christensen for the Pirates. Javier Valentin, Twins. Bill Risley, Jays. Nefi Perez for the Rockies. Mark Pisciotta, maybe, the Cubs, and Dennis Martinez for the Braves. I've opened a lot of 90s product, so if I don't recognize some of these names, it's because this might be the only card some of these players have. Manny Alexander is the gold, Cubbies. Here is a Larry Walker team card. Brian Boehringer for the Padres. Manny Ibar, Cardinals. Duran Stovall, Expos. Fernando Vina for the Brewers. Bill Ripken, for the Tigers. Robin Ventura, White Sox. Jeffrey Hammonds, Orioles. I think we got 3 to go. Jason Bear, there's the gold for the White Sox. Jeff King for the Royals, team card. Jay Buhner, Mariners. Ryan Christensen for the A's. Matt Franco, Mets. Trevor Miller, Astros. Oscar Henriquez for the Marlins. Darren Fletcher for the Jays. And Dave Hollins, Angels. Gold Burke, Fordyce for the Reds. Matt Williams, Diamondbacks. Mark Gardner for the Giants. Garrett Stevenson, Philly. Joe Girardi for the Yankees, Matt Wisenhunt, Royals, Juan Guzman for the Blue Jays, Scott Winchester, Reds, and a Karam Garcia for the Diamondbacks. And our final pack, guys. This went a little faster than I expected. Rich Garcias, gold for the Red Sox. We got a Roberto Alomar for the Orioles. Mike McFarland for the A's. Al Martin, Pirates. Mike Stanley for the Jays. Brad Ausmus, Astros. John Vanderwall for the Rockies. Brian Schaus for the Red Sox. And Alan Embry for the Braves. Boom, and that is it. So there is the base cards. Got a nice little bit for the all the team collectors. There's our gold parallels. So there we go. That wraps up this break pretty quick. Like I said, not a lot of flair in this one, but I like doing things that have large checklists where people have a good chance of getting a decent amount of cards for their team. And I got it for super cheap, so I was able to pass that savings on to you guys and again keep those prices low. So, all right. If you were following, if you follow me on social media, you probably noticed that last weekend I made a 3-hour round trip up to my old honey hole. I haven't been there since like March of last year. And I grabbed a couple of things for us for the next couple of weeks. We did a lot of new product last year, more than I typically do. But it's easier for me to get some of that as long as there's new stuff coming out. 2024 Archives just came out. I thought Topps had put the nail in the coffin for Archives. It's a set that I usually enjoy, but I've heard mixed results about the 2024 offering. I know Ben Martin over in his group, he's already picked up 2 hobby boxes. So some of us will probably be in that break. I know I'll probably go for the Braves in that. But I don't know if that's something that you would like me to go after. I can get us a box where we can do it over here as well. But at least for the next couple of weeks, I've got some older product for us to break. And I think what we will do next week, let me grab it off the shelf. It's a product that I've never opened before, and I don't even think I have many cards from the set. And that is 1998 Pinnacle Plus. It does have the Epics inserts that were running through the Pinnacle products of that year, which are pretty cool. Not as cool as the old Crusades from the Donruss brand, but nonetheless, this is a pretty cool set. Let's see. Inserts. We got Lasting Memories, Yard Work, Piece of the Game, All-Star Epics, Artist Proof Parallels, Team Pinnacle, Gold Team Pinnacle, Certified Souvenir. Well, that's 1 in 3,000. So yeah, this ought to be a fun break. Like I said, I've never done this set before, but this was right at the tail end of Pinnacle's life. So, but yeah. And yeah, I got some other stuff too. that for the next couple of weeks. So I will keep my eye on whatever is happening as far as new releases go. But again, if you got any suggestions, let me know. But we're going to kind of kick it back several years and do some older product, at least for the first couple of weeks. Again, I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to host every single week consecutively like I did for the majority of 2024. But we do have some product ready to go at least for the next couple of weeks. So Pinnacle Plus, that will be next week. I'll aim to get the sign up. If I don't get it up Monday, I will get it up by Tuesday of next week. So usually around what I think I usually put them up around 9 o'clock Eastern. So you can put that on your calendar if this is something you want to take a chance on. And again, the prices will be pretty inexpensive on this one too, because I did not pay eBay prices for this box. So that's it. If you've got fire or snow or ice or whatever, just be careful out there. Take it easy this weekend. I hope everyone has a great one, and I will see you back here again next week. Thank you again for your support. And Adam, thanks again for helping close out the break. I do appreciate that. And that's it. Y'all have a great one.